Welcome to our third lesson, where we add a few new techniques and have a tougher workout. And this lesson is featuring my student, wife, and baby mama, PJ. So today we're going to learn the hook punch. So you're going to get in your fighting stance, hands up, chin down, foot forward. Now your hook punch comes across your body and you're bending your arm inwards. So you're going to pull back, open up, and come across. So make sure your arm is bent about 90 degrees, and you're going to swing nice and loose across your body, making sure that the hand that's not punching stays up. Notice how PJ pivots on her hips with the arm that she's throwing. When she throws the right hip, the left hip. Imagine you're doing a bicep curl and you're swinging it across your face. Tight fist. You can keep your hand vertical or horizontal, just as long as you're hitting with those two knuckles. Go ahead and throw some hook punches. Focus on pivoting on your hips and tightening your core. The next move we're going to practice is called bridging or bridges. So lie on your back, keep your feet close to your butt, elbows in, and what you're going to do is you're going to push with your feet into the ground as you reach as far as you can past your opposite shoulder. Notice how PJ's butt's off the ground. She's reaching as far as she can towards the wall and down. And then the other side. Notice how she doesn't come onto her elbow. She stays flat on one shoulder, and she's really looking where she's reaching. Bridging's important when you guys get into grappling real opponents and they're mounted on top of you. You want to use your hips and explosiveness to bridge opponents off of you and get off your back. Really make sure to keep those feet close to your butt and pushing off both of them as you bridge left and right. Practice on your own. So to review, the basic techniques we did today are the hooks, where they come across your body, throwing them at the opponent's chin as you pivot on the balls of your feet, and bridging, where you're flat on your back, feet pushing as you arch to your opposite shoulder. That is the bridge, and get ready for the workout. So today's workout is going to be a little longer. Again, do your best to keep up. So first we're going to start with non-stop hook punches. Go. Left and right, pivoting on your hips. Aim for the chin, and the hand that's not throwing a hook, remember, keep it up at the side of your face. Really whip those hooks across. Good job. The next movement that we're going to do are the butt scoots we learned in the previous lesson. Go forward and back. Go ahead on your own. You can switch arms if you want, or you can just stick to one side. Keep going. Really shift your hips forward and back. One hand on the ground. Good posture. Now we're going to get right into our new technique, the bridges, left and right. Go ahead. Remember, really try and get your butt off the ground and push with both feet flat into the ground as you reach as far as you can past your head. Stay on your shoulder and then explode. You really feel it in your legs, hamstring, and butt. Now we're going to move on to front kicks. Hands up at your face, knee high, and snap it out. Almost like you're marching, but be sure to stay in that stance. Keep going with those front kicks. Now you'll get a little breather in your fighting stance. I just want you shuffling forward and backwards. Remember, keep your feet sliding on the ground and do not step. Catch your breath as you stay in your fighting stance. We're going right into the next movement if you can, sprawls. Hands up, hands down, hips back. Remember, you can get up in a fighting stance or a grappling stance, but be sure to get your hips back as far as you can and then stand up when your hips are straight. Keep going, sprawls, as many as you can. You guys are doing great. Now, level changes. That low grappling stance. Remember, touch the ground by your foot as you keep your eyes up, butt down, back straight. Go ahead. Remember, do not lock out your knees. Switch stances and continue on with the level changes. And finally, finish up with jabs and straights. Hands all the way out, elbows in, make sure you breathe, just pump them out. Jab straight, jab straight, jab straight. Great job. That is it. Well done. That was a non-stop workout incorporating everything you've done. So now let's just go to the cool down section. Nice low lunge. Hands on the ground. Keep your butt down, hips down, foot flat, and really stretch out your hips. Notice how PJ's hands are on the inside of her left leg, really driving that back leg down. Now get a stretch in your shoulders by reaching up with your left arm, straight line from the ground to the ceiling. Stay in that low lunge if you can, and then switch. Nice and deep lunge, arms to the inside of your knee, stay on the back foot, hips down, shoulders nice and strong. And then you're going to reach up with your other hand, getting a nice stretch in the hips, back, and shoulders. Make sure to breathe. Do not hold your breath. Next one, have a seat and butterfly stretch. Bring those heels close as you can to your body as you drive your knees down to the mat and fold over towards your toes if you want more of a stretch in your back as well. And last one, child's pose. Knees wide, sitting on your feet, arms off the ground with your fingers splayed. Drive your shoulders down to get more of a stretch in addition to your lower back. great job today. Lesson 3, going over hook punches and bridging. Well done today. See you guys at the next lesson.